here present. The head of service of the Federation, Chief Mrs. Winifred Oyoita, Chairman, DGs, and Federal Permanent Secretaries here present. Service Chiefs here present. Right Honorable John Gore-Lebo, Honorable Speaker, Cross River State House of Assembly, and other honorable members here present. The State Chief Judge of Cross River State, His Lordship, Honorable Justice Michael Eden. Their Excellencies, former governors and former deputy governors here present. Former ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria here present. Members of the Cross River State Executive Council, the Secretary to the State Government of Cross River State, Barrister Tina Banku Agbo, the Head of Service of Cross River State, Barrister Ekpenyong Henshaw, the Chief of Staff, Honorable Martins Orim, Chairman, DGs of Cross River State Boards, Commissions, and Agencies, our dear Permanent Secretaries, Service Commanders here in Cross River State, the Chairman, Cross River State Traditional Rulers Council, His Royal Majesty, Etinyan Dr. Etemokonedet, and other traditional rulers here present, clergymen, distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. It is with great pleasure that we warmly welcome you to the commissioning of the first automated rice seed and seedling factory in Africa by His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, today, Tuesday, the 26th of June, 2018. It is on this note, with your kind permission, Your Excellency, that I now invite the Honorable Commissioner for Agriculture, Cross River State, Professor Anthony Eneji, to please make his remarks.
Your Excellency, the President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, His Excellency, the Executive and Digital Governor of Cross River State, Senator Professor Ben Ayade, other governors of the Federation present here, His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, our Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Chief Ado, the Honorable Minister of State, Speaker of Cross River State House of Assembly, John Gore-Lebo, members of the Cross River State House of Assembly, members of the Cross River State Executive Council, Secretary to the State Government, Chief of Staff, our royal fathers present, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with high privilege, honor, and pleasure to welcome our great President, His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, and his entourage to this historic commissioning of the Cross River State Seed and Automated Seedling Production Facility, the first of its kind in Africa. This facility was set up in obedience of our President's call for the country to diversify from reliance on crude oil to agriculture as a mainstay of our economy. The President's call has been amply supported by the several initiatives of his administration, all of which have proved very decisive in revolutionizing the agricultural sector of Nigeria. I will just mention a few of them, which include the Anchor Boras program, the Presidential Fertilizer Initiative, the Youth Farmers Lab, the Presidential Economic Diversification Initiative, and the Food Security Council. All these have gone to actually improve and position the country to be self-reliant in the agricultural sector. The current progress of the Cross River State in the agri sector has also been very significant. The state is possibly the least recipient of federal allocation. The government of Senator Professor Ben Ayade, very early on assumption of office, realized that setting up the state's economy on the path of rebirth and sustainability will require a complete shift of attention back to the agri sector. The state must end foreign exchange from the exportation of agricultural commodities. To that extent, a lot of projects and initiatives have been set up, including the banana production, and of course, significantly, this very improved rice seedling production and hybrid seed production center that we're about to commission today. Rice has greatly become the mainstay of the Nigerian economy, of the Nigerian staple population economy, but internal production has not been enough to meet demand. In 2016, for instance, we imported about 2.3 million tons of rice, when the demand was about 5.2 metric tons. So you can see there's a lot of gap there for exploitation. The Cross River State Rice Seed and Seedling Facility being commissioned today can accomplish all processes of soil preparation, dispensing soil to the trees, sowing the rice seed, spreading a thin layer cover over the soil, and sprinkling with water and covering in a single operation. It operates with a spiral seed metering device designed for precision seeding with adjustable quantity of seed and high sowing uniformity. We can raise seedlings of hybrid, inbred, or super rice here in this facility. The facility allows for industrial scale automated production of seedlings using trays. About 1,000 trays per hour can be seeded and represent a key technology for transplanted rice production in the country. For hybrid seed production, the state has acquired an initial 500 hectares of outstation land for field crossing, and parent stock is being sourced from NCRI, IRRI in Philippines, and the African Rice Center in Bouaké, Cote d'Ivoire. In the next few months, we will commence production in earnest. We have a dedicated laboratory here, just under this structure here, for routine and specialized analysis of soil, water, and plant samples. And to completely mechanize the rice production process, the state has also acquired transplanting machines and combine harvesters. A transplanter can handle 2 to 3 hectares in 1 hour and plant about 500 to 900 trays within that period. Please visit our demonstration site to witness this process in practice. About 300 trays are required to transplant 1 hectare, equivalent of about 90 kilograms per hectare here, and paddy yields of about 10 tons per hectare can be expected. Shifting attention from our monocultural economy and over-reliance on oil in the face of uncertain global crude prices to a diversified economy with the development of the rice value chain would also facilitate and create employment for our teeming population, discourage the heavy importation of rice, which amounts to over 400 billion per year, and then also employ our people. Cross River State will welcome and highly value any federal support for the mechanization of rice production in the state and patronage from the federal side for our hybrid seed and seedlings. We thank our president for his wonderful agricultural initiatives and also declare our support for his relentless effort at tackling poverty and hunger in the Federation. Once again, I heartily welcome our president to the commissioning of this unique facility dedicated to rice production in Nigeria. Thank you all.